very hot. Italy. Very, very hot here today. And I can't open the window because there's kids screaming out there because we live beside a sports centre. So I'm here and I'm melting. This is pre-Angel Bootcamp, which starts 12th to the 18th, 1 week of angels, healing, lots of fun, starting next week. But right now we're doing Ask Your Angels. So this is a session just to highlight that the Angel Bootcamp is happening next week. And I can see everybody joining me, so I'll just give you all a minute to find me on the page. And I have a lot of questions. Some of them that already came in that I didn't get to answer the other day because I just didn't get the time, and the comments were just all over the place, so I couldn't see half of the comments to answer all the questions. So I'm going to do my best to get through as many of the questions, especially the ones that I didn't answer in the last few days. So if you posted a question already, that's great. Hopefully I'll get to that. But you can also post a question now. So when you're posting your question, I want you to drop into your heart and just ask yourself, if there was one thing that I could get some guidance or advice on in my life that would help me right now, what would that be? And what do you really need help with right now in your life? What area? So if you ask me a broad question, what does the future hold? I'm probably not going to pick that because it's going to take me too long to tune in and sift out all the other stuff. We have lots of stuff happening in our lives. So it'll be really helpful for me if you can give me a direct question, which is, what is the next step for me in this relationship? Or how do I find my soulmate? Or what about this new career opportunity coming up? Or my spiritual business what do I need to do to make more money, bring in more clients? Something about your healing journey, or relationships, career, finances, house, whatever it is that you want. So just see if you can get as clear as possible on the question, and that will really help me to be quick answering. So just before I dive in, I want to make sure that everybody has signed up for the Angel Bootcamp. You can go, and I'm going to put this in the chat here. You can go to aishlingmooney.com/bootcamp, and that will bring you to the bootcamp page. That just means that you get emails, you get email notifications whenever I'm going live. I'm going to do 3 lives next week. One of them is going to be a really special one. Monday we go live with our first setting the intentions, and we have a full week of live calls, angel cards, a lot of fun, a lot of healing, and it's going to get quite active in this group. I'm going to be here every day. But what was I going to say? Yes, so you also get 3 beautiful, really powerful, completely upgraded, re-recorded angel meditations when you sign up at that link. So I haven't fully written that on the sales page yet, or on the opt-in page. But let me see where I am. Why am I not showing up here? I hope I'm live. Am I in the right group? Hopefully I'm in the right group. Let's see. Oh, here I am. Okay. Is aishlingmooney.com/bootcamp. Get 3 free meditations, and they'll be released throughout the week. So so I would love to see you there, and just take a minute to think of anyone that you think might benefit from being in this beautiful energy next week, full of angels. If you think of anyone that would benefit from being here with us next week, just tag them or invite them, or give them the link to the group, or give them the link to the boot camp, which I've just put in there. And just when we come together in community, it can be really, really powerful. It can be really powerful on Monday when we set our intention about what it is that we want to happen in our lives by the end of the week. And I've seen miracles happen when we come together in spaces like this. So yes, okay, so let us dig in to questions. So I've seen a few questions come in there already. Let me see if I can answer them. Okay, Facebook is doing its funny thing. So what I want you to do, okay, I can see a question here. Pauline Pendry says, is it the right move for me? Is that the question that you wrote in there? Pauline, if you can write that question again. Okay, so Mary Louise says, I'd love a card. Is the job I'm waiting on going to come soon, or should I apply to something different immediately? My coaching brain is kicking in here, Mary Louise, and I would say keep your options open. You know, this or something better. Asking your angels to help and support you. There's definitely a promotion coming. There's definitely a new career opportunity coming. This card says it's number 22, magical number, Archangel Zadkiel, who is the angel that helps us with bringing in abundance. He does it through forgiveness, the beautiful energy of healing and forgiveness. And the card reads, release your money blocks now. So that tells me that there's money coming, there's money on the table, and you might be a little bit afraid to ask for it. You might be settling for less than is available there for you. So that could be in the current position that, you know, you said that there was an opportunity possibly coming up. So that could be with that opportunity, that when it does come up, to make sure that you ask for as much as you want from that. You know, make sure you're definitely getting a raise as you move up. But the other thing is, I would really say open up your options. There's loads of options. This is not just the only option for you. And literally I can see the angels presenting 3 opportunities in front of you, 3 paths. And each one of them is as good as the other. So it's really about you choosing, opening up your options. Don't be just depending on this. This is the one you might choose in the end, but there are 2 equally beautiful opportunities. Might be scary because they're outside your comfort zone. But anyway, even if you, for example, went for an interview or did the exercise of putting together your CV, it would give you confidence, it would give you courage, it would give you self-belief. It would help you to say, oh my God, look, I forgot about that course, I forgot about all the qualifications I have, and so on. So I would say, Mary Louise, open up your options. Let me know how that's resonating, if it's helpful. But look at this card, loads and loads of money coming in. I went a bit funny there for a minute. Am I right in thinking that I'm here to help women to become whole again, so they are older, a bit burned out and feeling lost? That's Alwyn. Alwyn, you are here for so much more than that, my darling. Metatron, be your own guru. You have all the answers inside of you. What this is telling me, Alwyn, is there's still a little bit of smallness in that. So like you're definitely here to support women who have been in a similar situation to you, light workers, teachers, transformational coaches. That's definitely your people. So actually you've been asking me, is it women? And I'm saying that it's actually it is women, and they are burnt out, but many of them might have businesses. So that might be slightly different clientele than you've been dealing with. I'm not sure. Are your clients spiritual healers, teachers, or are they people that are outside of that realm? If they aren't spiritual teachers and healers, that maybe you can start to advertise to that group as well. Yeah, and I think you know, like me, I'm doing this boot camp next week because I want to take my own medicine. I want to do my own work. I want to immerse myself with the angels for a week because I know it can only do me good. It calms my nervous system. It brings more joy in. I'm feel more connected. I'm more intuitive. I'm more relaxed. I'm more. I can channel better. I can receive messages faster. I'm a better coach after this full immersion week that we're doing. And it's like, can you, so the people that you are here to help, Alwyn, I can see that they're working in this area and they're exhausted and they're tired and they're needing your space to recover. There's actually Aishling, Erwin on the call, and Aideen, I can see you as well. Similar messages for all of you, lady. You know, and you all are well aware of the power of Metatron to kick your ass and get you back in gear. But a similar message for all of you, that you're, you know, open up and speak to that client, speak to those clients, because we are the next generation, and although we have all the healing tools and we know what we're supposed to do, it doesn't mean we fucking do it all the time. You know, it doesn't mean we need each other to hold each other up. So sometimes it's great for me to do this, hosting live for you and facilitating it, but I definitely need that as well. You know, I'm stepping into a group from the 1st of July just for me around health and fitness, and I just want to be on the receiving end of that. And I'm looking at joining a healing program in September for myself, because I want to be on the receiving end of that. So, you know, we do need that balance, and that's part of who you're here to serve. So I hope that was helpful, my darling, and I hope to see you next week in the Angel Bootcamp. We'll be here, we'll be in this group. There'll only be one gathering on Zoom, so make sure you sign up to get the Zoom link, and make sure you sign up to get the brand new meditations, all new music, new recordings. They're all completely free. You get 3 of them when you sign up. So I hope that was useful, Alwyn. A bit of Metatron. Very powerful reading so far, my dears. Oh, I can feel the heat. I don't know if it's menopause or if it's just hot here. Okay, another question. Karen Turley. I'm going to create support hubs across Ireland for families who have children with additional needs, and I feel I'm going to write a book. Yes, write the book, my darling. Write the book, my darling. A big part of your work is, yes, Metatron was how we met. Yes, that's in the Mastery of Metatron group. I haven't hosted that in a few years now. Maybe it's bubbling there in the background. And yes, some beautiful memories of those, especially the in-person retreats. Brilliant. And being in the room with you, Alwyn, is always a pleasure, always amazing. And for anyone that wants to work with Alwyn, she is an amazing channel, UK's version of Esther Hicks. Absolutely incredible channel, fantastic, amazing, beautiful heart. Makes me feel emotional. Just, you know, if anyone is looking for a channeled reading, wants to communicate directly with Alwyn's guides, then reach out to her for a call. Book a session. So what were we saying? So this was Karen. So Karen, messages of love from beyond. So it's Archangel Azrael. Azrael is the angel of transitions, so helps us with transitions in life and also birth and death. So when we're passing, and also helps us when we're experiencing separation, grief, trauma, any sort of trauma, or if we're lucky enough to be in a phase of our lives, it's not always comfortable, but lucky enough to be in a phase of our lives where we're releasing old trauma, or finally feel safe and secure enough to release that old trauma. And Azrael is the angel that helps with all of that. Azrael is known as the comforter, and has a beautiful, soothing, comforting energy. Very, very, very powerful. So this is when I'm tuning into your work, Karen, working with families and special needs kids. You know, we tend to focus on the kid with special needs, and I think that's there's a lot of there's so much grief and trauma, and there's just so much in that, too much for me to even go into on this call. But I think because Azrael is here, you're helping families deal with every aspect of the situation, from the pregnancy to the birth, to maybe the discovery along the way that your child has special needs, fighting in some cases to get them the help and support that they need, advocating for them, you know, becoming stronger in yourself and confident, the difficulties that can cause with other kids in the family, you know, the adjustments in your primary relationship with your spouse. There's just so much. And then thinking into the future, especially if they're kids that need 24-hour support until they pass, it's just massive. There's so much in this, and that's why Azriel is stepping in. So it's not one book. One book is good to start with, but it's definitely not one book, Karen. It's a book on even at least 3 of the stages within this lifetime of having a family member with special needs. And then, yeah, there's just so much. So yes, there's a book. Yes, you're on the right path. Yes, you're doing the right work. But there's definitely more than one book. And I would also encourage anyone to write a book. But for you, Karen, your angels are saying this is a passive income that could generate income for you, because I know you're starting off this business. You're probably in about a year now, still in the foundation stages. So in the first year. So often when we move from a job into online business, we create another jobs for ourselves. And it's this is a wonderful opportunity for you to, okay, what passive income products, what products and services could I create that I don't have to be there, a course, a book, that I can just market and sell that product, and that can bring in income while I'm building up and growing this business and a clientele and the groups and getting in grants and support and whatever else, whatever path you're taking there. But I had a call come in there, so I hope it didn't wreck the call, or wreck the thing. So I hope that was useful, my darling. I hope it gives you some direction, and what a powerful angel to be walking beside you. For anyone that wants to book a call with me, a one-to-one, send me a PM, because at the moment my online diary, I just actually noticed this morning that somebody messaged me yesterday trying to book a call, and I've no availability in for the summer, so obviously thought I was going to take it completely off. So well, I have no availability next week, but I have the 3rd and 4th week of June, and then the 3rd and 4th week of July, and then the whole of August I have availability. So if you want to, if you need a one-to-one call that's calling you, just reach out to me. And a secret, for the week of the boot camp, a one-to-one call with me is usually €500. For the week of the boot camp, it's going to be 222. So anybody can book, but I just have no availability. So even I might post a diary link, but I won't have availability up there until Monday, until my assistant gets the message I've sent her. So if you want to book something, just send me a private message and we can get that set up. So let me see. But in the meantime, anyone that's just joining, go and sign up to the boot camp. And also, just to let you know that the Angel Bootcamp is completely free. It's going to give you a little taste of what it's like to work with me, the energy of the angels, a lot of healing. You're going to have big transformations during that week, and working in a community like this. And throughout that week, you're going to have an opportunity to jump into Transforming Angels if that's calling you. You can find out about that right now at ashlingmooney.com/angels. And that's my 12-week course. We're going to open up just coming to the end of a group, and we're going to open up a brand new group on we're finishing the bootcamp the 18th, the 19th. A brand new group is opening for 12 weeks. So all over the summer, we'll be spending some time with our angels. Okay, so let me see. I am absolutely roasting. I need a fan in here. I need a fan. I got me to have it thing. Hold on, my darlings. There's somebody trying to ring me there. Just hang on 1 minute and I'll just tell my husband to ring this person that's trying to ring me to find out what this is. Hold on. Elia? Noah? Noah? Where are you? Whoops, I'm back, my darlings. So that was important, otherwise she wouldn't have rang me twice. So I've just got my husband to ring her and find out what the heck it is that she needs me for. We're going to a show later on, so that's probably some of it. Marie Tully, any biz advice? Yes. I'm halfway through a long year of shamanic training in Mayo. I love it, and I feel it will be very important going forward with my work from 2034. That's a very long course, Marie. I need to get back to fun live mini readings too. You're inspiring me. We all need to see you, my darling, in 2024, 2023. So get started now. For anyone that knows Marie Tully, she used to do Mondays with Marie. I still remember that. And I'm the exact same. And I don't have my glasses. I can't see what I'm posting sometimes. I don't know what the emojis are. If they're sad faces or. But Marie used to do Mondays with Marie, and she used to pick angel cards, and it was an hour in her company. And sure, there's no reason why you can't do that again, Marie. Why don't you start over the summer? Why don't you commit, even if it's only once a month? It doesn't have to be every week, but you could totally start there. The card that came up for you, interestingly, is Archangel Jeremiah. For anyone that doesn't know, in the Transforming Angels course, Jeremiah is one of the angels that we do towards the end of the program. Another like Azrael, Metatron, all the power angels that are coming up today on our session. Jeremiah, Raziel, these are all the really powerful angels. We usually start with Michael, Raphael, you know, the nice easy angels that we all know. So Jeremiah is up there with the big energy. So Jeremiah is here to help us access our Akashic records so that we can adjust, we can change, we can discover our life purpose. And in this case, Marie, it's saying learn from the past and release ancestral karma. So there is definitely, like you mentioned, the halfway point, and there's definitely a sense of halfway. I'm getting like 50-60%. That's there's definitely a sense of halfway, Marie. So finish the training. Obviously, I know you're going to finish it. Finish the training, and my glasses on my head. Oh, thank you. Menopause. I can't remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Ooh. I didn't even put my foundation on me because it's just fallen out my face with the heat, with flushes, half flashes and whatever else. Anyway, okay. So. What was I saying? Tell me what I was saying. Okay, so Marie, Archangel Jeremiah. So there's a feeling of a halfway point, and there's a feeling that you're almost out of the woods. Now, I messaged you recently because I saw a post that you posted and a picture that you posted, and I got this sense of the words that came to me was Marie is back. And I know that you've had a tough few years, and you've gone through lots of changes on so many different levels in your life, and I'm thrilled to know that you've been having this shamanic journey and training that has supported you. So I'm thrilled. So you're literally coming to the end of it, but it's so important for the next stage of your work, and there's something big coming as you near the end of that program. However, your angels are saying there's nothing fucking stopping you having fun today and tomorrow and the next day and once a week, and there's absolutely nothing stopping you having fun. So if it's fun for you to show up and do a live stream, if it's fun for you to do maybe one-to-one sessions, if it's fun for you to dust off your program that you created, Marie, and if you can sell it as a passive income product so it doesn't take up too much energy, that's what the sense I'm getting is. You don't need to be, no big enterprises, no big creating something massive or new right now. But you could definitely take things that you already have, give them a dust out, shake out the blanket, and see how that could be useful. It might be a good idea to do your own course again. Like I just did with the Transformed Angels. I hadn't touched it in 10 years. The meditations were really old and crackly, and I redid everything. And it was a great reminder for me. It was a great reminder to work with that small group and to hear how the meditations were affecting them and benefiting them, and the breakthroughs, the power of the breakthroughs that they were having from the essence of that course was created more than 10 years ago. So the recordings are new, but the messages behind them and the story are the same. So you could totally go through your own program, Marie, and remind yourself how powerful it is and what's in there. Maybe give it to one or two friends and ask them to do it with you, or old clients that have the course, and why not sell it again? And you can totally offer a one-to-one, and you could totally do a live stream once a week and say, hey everybody, here's my one-to-one, or you can buy the course. So I would be dusting that off, but I would be give yourself the next 6 months or whatever it is to finish that program, and in the meantime just have as much fun as possible. Let that rule your decisions around business. So I hope that's useful. Might be time for a price rise as well, Marie. So I would think about that. Okay, so I hope that was useful. Let me know. Yeah, getting the same nudges. Brilliant. Okay, so invite your friends. If you think of anyone that should be here, getting this angel vibe, just tag them or invite them to the group. They should get in automatically in a second. And I would invite you all to sign up to the Angel Bootcamp, aishlingmooney.com/bootcamp. Immediately, you will get the new Archangel Jophiel meditation, which it will help you to make space. Before I do anything, I clear out so the presses. I upgraded my knickers yesterday. Bought some new underwear. Brought new underwear and new lovely pair of trousers to a couple pairs of trousers, and just freshened up my wardrobe. And I threw out a carload. I didn't throw them out, I gave them to charity and to other people that I knew, of clothes from my wardrobe and the kids' wardrobes. And now I'm working on a lathe to clear out, my husband to clear out his wardrobe. But literally before I begin any new project or group, I clear out. So I've been doing that. So you sign up for the bootcamp and you immediately get that free meditation. Jophiel is known as the Feng Shui Angel. She will help you to declutter, clear, organize, make your home a beautiful place, and help you to make space for new projects and things. And the Angel Bootcamp and the magic that we're going to create next week. So I'm going to put that back in the comments here. The URL. Aishling, aishlingmooney.com bootcamp. Okay, so let me see who is next. So if you want to post a question now, Trisha Lynch, am I doing the right thing regarding a family matter? Okay, so Okay, so the answer is yes. Number 33, very, very powerful card, very powerful angel. Archangel Sandalphon, trust yourself, you're a powerful being. So there's an additional message in here, Tricia. So we love our families, you know, and they can be the relationships where we learn the most. You know, they can be the most fulfilling, most beautiful, or challenging and uncomfortable relationships of our lives, and we learn so much. We're not born into, we're on this planet to learn, to grow, to evolve, and the relationships that we're in give us those opportunities as well. So, having said that, this card is about boundaries. So, and the reason I'm saying that is normally it would be a red card for boundaries, it would be Haniel, but Sandalphon is very much about your immune system. This color, this turquoise, it's the thymus gland here, and it's about your immune system, and it's about taking care of yourself, and it's okay to say no to others so that you give back to yourself. So you might have made a decision and be doubting yourself, you know, and sometimes it's the future us. We make a decision, we've thought about it for weeks and months and years sometimes, and then we make the decision, and then immediately after that, maybe next week we're having a bad day and we think, oh God, did I make the right decision? Maybe I can go back and change it again or whatever. And it's like, just trust the old version of you that had to put these boundaries in place, that had to make these decisions. And basically Sandalphon is also saying that it's all going to work out even better than you expected. Sandalphon is the angel that is said to be so tall that their feet are on earth and their head is in the heavens with the divine, with God, Goddess, great mystery, universe. So they are a bridge. So this angel is, oh my God, let's close this window again. Somebody's deciding to lawnmower. So, sorry. So Sandalphon is the bridge. So the meditation I usually do, and it might be a lovely one for you to just think about, is going into the heart of Sandalphon. And in that place, it's a very comfortable, beautiful space. In that space, there's a little table. So you can do this with your imagination. Just write down. We can do it now together. So just take a breath, everybody. It'll take us 2 minutes. Take a breath for a minute. You can do this with me, Trish. Ooh, so just take a breath and just imagine that you're in a beautiful room. And this room is the heart of Sandalphon. Sandalphon is, you know, we're there really quick. Normally I'd have a whole intro to bring you into that state, but we're already here because I've been talking here and bringing in the just energy of the angels for the last 30 minutes or so. So we're already there. Just imagine you're standing in this room. There's a table in front of you. You can close your eyes. You can use your imagination. There's a piece of paper and a beautiful pen, and I want you to write down your wishes. So anybody that's listening to this, whatever situation you have that's challenging you, that you're struggling with at the moment, any problems you have, write them down on this piece of paper, asking for help. So like make a wish. So just take a minute to write that down. I'm going to think of something that I need help and support with. Okay. And now fold it up. And there's a little, let's say what's coming up. There's a little fire in the room. So you're going to throw it into the fire. And it literally burns and dissolves. And then there's a beautiful mist that's rising up from the fire. And this mist is going right up into the heavens and into, from the heart of Sandalphon, up straight to the heart of God. And now I want you to just trust that your angels have it. Your angels have taken that message. They have angel wings. They can fly up above the situation. They can see into the past. They can see into the future. They know all of the outcomes, all of the paths that you could possibly take to bring the outcome that's the best for you and everybody concerned. So your angels are working on that now. We've just activated hundreds and thousands of angels between all of us in this group, and they are now working on your behalf, bringing a resolution to whatever you wrote on that piece of paper, whatever has reached the hand of God. So the heart of God. So you can just relax now and think of something else. Go have some fun. Call a friend. Do whatever. Come to the boot camp. That will just amplify the energy as well. I've seen miracles at the end of when we come together in a space like that. So that is it. Come back in the room, open your eyes if you close them, thanking Sandalphon for this beautiful energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that was useful, Trisha. Lee, how are you, my darling? I haven't seen you in ages. A message from the angels: feel confused about my life, it does not make sense to me. Okay, Lee, I'm going to suggest two things. You already have Transformed Angels, so you're going to get the free updated version. So I would suggest that you put in your diary that from the 19th you're starting in Transformed Angels again, and let's just do another round, love, okay? There's going to be monthly calls with that, and there's going to be a meditation released every week. So even if you didn't do it last time, you can start again. When is the best day to start something? Today. So just give yourself a break with that. Secondly, come to the Angel Bootcamp. That will completely lift and shift your energy and give you a lot of answers. And even, don't be, I know you're in a completely different time zone to me, so the call times might not suit you. So just maybe put in your diary after a call, okay, I'm going to do the replay, and just put a time in your diary when you're going to do that replay. And if you can't sit, go for a walk and listen to it. Put in your ear pods and just go for a walk and listen to the replays. For this week, there's going to be 3 replays and just 3 beautiful meditations. You have the meditations already because they're in the Transformed Angels program. And for anyone that has ever bought the Transformed Angels program, you will get the updated version in the next couple of weeks. You're going to start with us if you want on the 19th. And for anyone that hasn't joined before, this is an amazing opportunity for you to spend some time with the angels and this incredible community. It's a private Facebook group that we jump into. But let's start with the Angel Bootcamp. Go in, have some fun this week and see if it's calling you by the end of the week. So Lee, okay. So there's a couple of messages coming in, Lee. Zadkiel, a tsunami of abundance is coming your way. So you might be worried about money, and the angels are saying there's more money there than you think. And there's money is trying to come to you, but sort of the channels aren't there. Or it might even be that somebody has offered to help or support you in some way, and you're like, no, I don't need it. Or, and the universe is saying, we want to support you, we want to help you. So they're literally sending money your way. So do the lotto, buy a lottery ticket, be open to new ideas and opportunities of ways that you can bring in more money. So it's literally like a tsunami. Like if you think about a tsunami, think about your wallet bulging and bursting with cash. Think about your bank accounts full of money. Think about a figure in your bank account right now. And now double that. Okay? Just take a breath, keep breathing with it, and now think about that number now. And now double it again. And just sit with that for a minute. And just see what number that is there now. And then one more time, double it again. And just see how you feel now with that number. I feel, expanding, touching. This room is too small for me. So it's really, really good. Ooh, okay, I can feel the energy of that. So the other side of that, when you open up to receiving, is this card, Lee, and it's coincidences are messages from your angels, Archangel Uriel. So it's once you start to play with expanding your cup or your money container, or the amount of money and receiving money in your life, and open up to the coincidences and new ideas, this is it. Your angels are going to start giving you little nudges and insights and sharing with you how to bring in more money, whatever channels you need to open. So there's a good bit here. And I would also say that if it's calling you, know that you can book a one-to-one session with me. You could reach out, Lee, and we can get a one-to-one in. I just shared that normally it's €500, but for the week of the boot camp from now up until the 18th, it's 222 euros to book a session with me. And that could kickstart, that could give you maybe the support that you need, if that's in your budget. But if it's not, you still have the Angel Bootcamp, it's free, and you have another 3 months of Transforming Angels Love. So you've plenty of support there. So I hope this was useful. I hope it helped you in some way. Post in the comments and let me know how you're doing. So Irene says, I would love a card and guidance on how best to help keep vibration high and ways to help clear other people's energy from me. Oh my God, you couldn't get a clearer card. Archangel Jophiel, the Feng Shui angel, time to declutter, clear and release. So go to Irene immediately, aislingmooney.com/bootcamp. You will immediately sign up, put in your email, your name. You will immediately get, I think it's 3 emails. One is the schedule, one is a welcome, and then one is the Archangel Jophiel meditation. You will literally have it in 5 minutes. You can go for a walk, you can lie down, you can sit down, do whatever you want, pop in your headphones and just listen to, you can download that as well. You side click on the 3 buttons, click on that, it will give you a download. You can totally download, so that you can play it when you're out and about or whatever, or last thing at night or whatever you want. And that will literally start to declutter and clear out your energy and clear out your home and help you with new boundaries. And there's a lot there. And throughout the boot camp next week, we have a forgiveness meditation with your inner child, which is free as well, completely updated, beautiful music on it. And then I think it's around Friday, we have cutting the ties, very powerful meditation with Michael and Raphael. It's only 10 minutes and you could use that as a prescription for 21 days. Listen to that for 10 minutes, 21 days, and that will totally clear out your energy and will help and support you. But if you just take a minute to look at this card, she has some incense and she's like just clearing all that SHIT out. Gone. Okay, so I hope that's useful, Irene. So there's some things. Clear your home, do the get the Jophiel meditation, and I think those 3 meditations I mentioned in total are going to be really supportive for you. Okay, Helen, tell me about your business and what it is that you want to know. Is it around pricing? Is it around clients? Is it around changing the name, or what is it that you want to ask me? So just pop that in right now, so I'll keep my eye on the comments. So just give me a bit more information on the card, on the question. It doesn't help that I'm drinking, well, it's not hot tea anymore, it's cold, but it really is your Irish or your English when you're drinking hot tea, even though you're going through menopause, you have hot flushes and it's 30 degrees outside. It's a bit cool now. So Helen, if you're there, I'm going to give you another minute to write a little bit more. So you want a card on business. So I will definitely pick a card for you, but I'm just looking for a little bit more information. So if you can just write one more thing, what is it that you'd love to know around your business? What do you need help with, love? And I will speak to that. I'll give you another minute. But for anyone that is like me, over 50, there is a brilliant podcast called Flipping 50 podcast and TV on YouTube, and it's absolutely brilliant. So if anyone's looking for that. Okay, Helen, I don't think you're here. Are you here, Helen? I think you might have popped out because I can't see any other question there. Yes, Rosie, your angels are trying to give you a message. Yes, you have Michael with you, and you an angel George. An angel George. Now, one of my kids, their angel for the longest time, when they were a kid, they were like Jodgy. And it was later on, then I asked again, what's your guardian angel, when they were old enough they could speak, and it was Jojo or Jojo or something like that, but later on it was George. And George is a lot of fun. So Rosie, you're in Transformed Angels, so you're going to get the updated version of that, so I'm looking forward to seeing you, but join us next week for the boot camp. But you have there's a guardian angel or an angel around you called George. Go and Google the name George. George is very connected with Michael, Archangel Michael. Saint George that slayed the dragon. Archangel Michael slayed the dragon and the snakes. So there's a connection there, and it's about releasing, letting go, and something new coming into your life. And I would also consider changing your picture on your Facebook, because it's there a very long time, as long as I know you. So I'm going to encourage you to put up a new picture of yourself, a fresh, beautiful one. Face the light. I have the light here. That's why I look so good. If I look over that way, you can see a bit more wrinkles. Go and get a good picture of yourself and just freshen up your profile, love, and step into a new phase, okay? George keeps coming up in readings. There you go. That's funny. So Defo, and you have an Uncle George. Okay, so there's a connection there with the vibe of George. So go and Google, you can do it right now, Google the name George, the meaning of George, and tell me what the energy of George is going to bring into your life, is bringing into your life. So Helen, what do I need to bring in more clients? I'm stuck at the moment. Clients come in a few at a time and then nothing. So there's a couple of things. I just did an angel card live a couple of days ago. I can't remember what day it was, but it's literally in this group. And I talked a lot about getting clients and some tips and tricks that you can do to bring in more clients. So definitely go and have a look at that, because it was a fucking amazing call. There was so much in it. It was a lot around visibility, which I'm going to probably repeat now, but I would definitely go and just grab the golden nuggets from that call. Helen, but so the feast and famine can be there can be lots of reasons for it. It can be energetic, it can be around belief, it can be around manifesting, it can be around your time, it could be around your pricing. So the card that's come up is Archangel Azrael. And as I already mentioned, Azrael is a pretty big angel, one of the big archangels towards the end of Transformed Angels. And grief is a journey with many hidden gifts. So, very, very powerful angel, very powerful card. The energy of the raven. I would go and Google the raven, the crow. Crow is really connected with Archangel Michael as well. So this is telling me a couple of things. One, my sense of this is that the work you're doing is really, really big, deeply healing. And I feel like the clients that you're getting are not the ones that are matched with this healing, and that can be matched in the price. So often if we underprice, we end up getting all Tom, Dick and Harry out there coming because it's cheap. We're cheap and cheerful. Like, oh. So if you have an offering like, say, Transformed Angels, which is for everybody, you know, for people that are starting out, but also for people that just want to reconnect or just be in the energy of their angels for a while. It's totally for everybody. But if I was hosting, let's say, Master at Metatron again, that's fucking deep. A few of the girls on the call have come and done Master at Metatron with me. It is 7 steps, 7 keys, 7 chakras. You're working with Metatron, it's a whole other level. So the price of those programs reflect the level for a start, reflect the level of what I'm putting in, the energy I'm putting in, the space that I'm holding, reflect the commitment of the people that are stepping into that space. So it's like, if I have 2 pairs of shoes, right? Somebody says to me, oh my God, here's these 2 pairs of trainers, okay? And I love them both. But somebody says to me, this one is from Penny's and this one is from Chanel. You can have either, which one? Of course I'd probably take them both and gift some of the other ones to someone else, but I would definitely keep the Chanel pair for myself. I would value that more. I would keep it longer. I would probably not wear it as often. I would treat it better. I would, whereas if the other pair, they got scuffed and, if they worn out, I'd probably wear them every day. And I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but there's something about, your work, Helen, that your work is big, but the price that you're offering at doesn't match. And that's why you're getting clients that aren't fully appreciative or ready for the transformation that you're offering. And those clients are also draining as well. So when your clients are draining, you don't want to work. You don't want to work with those clients. So even when somebody books a session with you, your energy drops and you're like, oh, session with that person. And they can be clients that require so much, so much looking after and before, during and after the session, and it just is not worth the money. Sometimes when we offer too low an offering, a price for an offering that is worth way more. So I want you to, your angels are saying something else to me here about your own grief journey. So I'm just trying to remember that. I'm saying it out loud so I remember. But there is something here that I want you to look at, and that is your pricing. I want you to think about your offer. You've done lots of training with me, Helen, over the years. You've done the Abundance Masterclass. You have all of that training somewhere. Go back and have a look in your emails. It's not available at the moment, but go and have a look in your emails. And just see what you can go through. There's beautiful PDFs in there. There's fucking everything that you need. Go and review the offerings that you are offering at the moment and the price point, and really tune in, light a candle, get your favorite beverage, sit down, relax, call in your angels, and, have a look at, right, this is everything that I offer, all the bells and whistles and everything that I would like to offer if I was getting paid correctly. And then this is all of my experience. And then really look at that and say, okay, what would I pay for that? What would I expect to pay for that? And you get what you pay for. You're going to get the transformation that you pay for, and your clients are going to get that. So it's like when you're a mismatch, it can be just so draining, and you literally can be pushing those clients away, the clients that need you. And there is 4% of your list. So let's say you have 100 people on your email list or 1,000 on your email list, whatever it is. 4% of those are waiting for your VIP offer. So there's totally so 4%. There's 4 people out of every 100 that are connecting with you that are waiting for your VIP. They don't want the Pennies version. They're waiting for the Chanel version. They want the VIP day with you. They have the money in the bank. They can get it if they need it. They want the VIP version. And the other 90 something percent, can't do any maths here, the other 96% can totally avail of your other offers that don't take so much of your energy. They're light, they're cheerful. The Angel Bootcamp, for example, is free, but that's leading on to Transforming Angels. That's free and fun. And that's not free. It's $197. But it is fun. And it is a healing journey. But then if people want to work with me one-to-one, it's normally €500. For the week of the bootcamp, it's 222. But and that's limited because it means, when I have enough of those, I'm ahead. I have about 10 places, and that's enough for me over the summer. 10 one-to-ones at that price. any more than that, and I would start to feel resentful, exhausted, tired, even thinking about it, trying to fit them all in. So it's like, just start to tune into your energy. And this is a message for every one of us here. Just because I don't pick a card for you specifically, you'll definitely still get the answer to your message, to a question that you've asked, and just from all of the information that I'm channeling here today. And the other thing, I thank you for reminding me your own grief journey. There's a little bit more to do. Tiny bit of forgiveness. I would say tapping. Go, my friend Melanie Moore on YouTube. Go and find her. She has a million tapping videos. That would be because you don't want to spend. You don't need fucking years of counselling or healing on this. You need fast techniques, and tapping would be really good. So just have a look at any resentment or anger that's come up around the last clients you've had in the last 5 years. And I can definitely think of some difficult clients. One that I had to just let go of. She was a VIP, but she was totally fucking not right. And it took 3 calls before I realised, oh my God, no. And I had to just cancel the package. And I had to do some forgiveness and tapping around that. And that the fact that she's immediately popped into my head is telling me I need to do a little bit more. So it's like, go and have a look at your clients over the last 5 years, and anything that comes up, tap through it, ask your angels for love and support, to help you to release it, to forgive, to come to a place of love and understanding. And that opens up your energy to more clients. And go back and watch the first video, because there's a load in there about just visibility, just plain visibility. So where are we doing? We're literally running out of time here. I'm getting that now. £80 sessions are draining. Yes. So what about doubling it, Marie, and see how that feels? And you could totally use, if you wanted to, bring in some more clients, feel into this. We haven't spoken in a while, so I don't know what your energy in your business is like, but you could totally do that exercise of sending out an email to your list and say, hey everybody, from the 1st of July, everything's going up. My one-to-one sessions are doubling. If you want, you can book now as a valued customer at 80, if that resonates. And maybe you can get in 5-10 really good testimonials, and that will give you back a little bit of confidence, get you back out there, get you back into the fun of it. But I think the key here is that it's not forever, and there's a limited time window there, and you're assessing it, and you're judging it, and you're feeding into it, and your energy will just repel. If you're not able for it, or you're not enjoying it, your energy will just naturally repel. So Marie says a whole other level, Metatron course. Yeah, I haven't done it in ages. I have something else brewing for September, so Metatron might be next year. Rosie, I'm going to say to you, go and type in George, the meaning, spiritual meaning of George, and also look at Saint George, and also look at George and the dragon and that whole story, and then look at Archangel Michael's prayer. Look at those 3 things. I'm going to give you a bit of work. Okay. And just one little card for you, Rosie, is a sign from above, and it's Archangel Uriel, and it's your angels are giving you messages, and so there's watch out for feathers in the next few days. They're asking you to set a really big intention, a really big goal this weekend. Monday we're going to do an intention setting class call. So that would be great to think about what it is that you want to bring into your life and set your intention in the energy of a big group. And then your angels are saying that they're communicating all the time. So you're going to find some, like we're all going to see it next week. Angel feathers, butterflies, rainbows. I'll share all of my signs and symbols that I connect with angels, and everything that how the angels communicate with me in the different ways. but it's going to be amped up for you, Rosie, next week. Okay, so that is it, my darlings. I'm going to have to round up because I'm going to a show. It's a gymnastics rhythm show, rhythmic, I don't know what the word is in English, and they're doing Asian inspired thing. They're Olympic level in this the town where I live. They're really high level athletes, and it's going to be an amazing show, and I'm going there in about an hour. So I'm going to go and get myself ready, try and get it under a fan for a minute and get some air into my body. I'm sending you all so much love. I'm encouraging you to take the week next week and come to the boot camp, the Angel Bootcamp. Invite your friends and family and anyone that would love to be in that energy. And if you already have Transformed Angels, put that in your diary. From the 19th we start brand new. And you will just get the update version. And for anyone that hasn't got Transformer Angels, this would be an amazing opportunity for you to learn about the Archangels in an incredible community space and have live calls with me. But you'll have the week of the bootcamp to think about that and to book your place. Loads and loads of love. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.